Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Adapt or Die, where the backcountry and tactical meet. For you guys that are new, this channel, there's a few things that we focus on. So far, it's been the backcountry, so whenever we go on trips, I like to do trip reports, and gear. I really enjoy doing gear reviews. I'm kind of a geardo myself. Scratch that, I am a geardo, there's no kinda about it. And on occasion, I'll talk about leadership. I'll talk about leadership. I will talk about having integrity and really believing and understanding the impact that you have on your community and even more importantly on your family. These are a few different things that are important to me and that I think if other folks would buy into that and continue to foster those ideas, I think this world would be a lot better place, specifically our country. That's pretty much my beliefs in a nutshell, why I started Adapt or Die. It's important to be able to take those things, apply them to situations, and adapt in order to survive, in order to flourish, in order to have a good life, and to bring happiness and joy and security to others. So in a nutshell, that's what we're about here. Now I know it got really deep and philosophical and heavy just now, but we're going to move forward and we're going to do a gear review. Super simple, no pressure at all. Today, what I have in front of me are a few different light systems that I use. Maybe light systems is too high speed of a word. These are lights. I've got my trusty headlamp that I use all the time. This is the Petzl Bindi, weighs 1.2 ounces, and I love it. It's rechargeable, has a elastic band with a keeper that it sits comfortably around my dome when I'm using it. I bring a battery pack with me, and it works wonderfully. The second light I have here is another Petzl product. It's, if I can get it to focus, there you go. It's the Petzl E Lite. This thing right here has a CR2032, I believe is the battery that's in it. It can sit on the shelf for 10 years. You don't have to worry about the battery corroding or anything like that. It's a solid product. Has a few different modes to it. It has a red lens, and so does the Petzl Bindi. I really like it. Only weighs an ounce, plus whatever the little case weighs. It can't be too much. This is a great backup to my Petzl Bindi. As the old saying goes, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. If you lose this, if it breaks, if a friend needs a headlamp, it's always good to have a second one. So I carry the Petzl E Lite. Sorry, I almost forgot the name there for a minute. These are my go-to headlamps when it comes to backpacking. For military use, I've always used Princeton Tech, and I've had good luck with them. These are a little more high-tech, I think, and I really, really like these. So if you're looking for lightweight, dependable, rechargeable when it comes to the Petzl Bindi, you can't really beat it. And the price is really good too. All the details, all the different modes and battery lengths and all that fun stuff is going to be annotated in the bottom. The first time I did this video, it was super long-winded, went through all the specs, and it got really annoying and was not entertaining at all. So hopefully this second go-around is a little bit more entertaining for you guys than it was for me watching the first iteration. So those are the headlamps I recommend. The reason I recommend headlamps over flashlights that you handheld, I need these hands to do stuff. The headlamp allows me to use my hands. I don't have to worry about holding the flashlight in either of them. Now, the other subject is lanterns. I've got two different lanterns, one from Nite Ize and one from Black Diamond. This Nite Ize one right here is the Nite Ize 350. No, excuse me, 300. Okay, so 314 lumens technically, but who's counting? Is a rechargeable lantern. It weighs a little over 11 ounces, so it's pretty darn heavy, but it's great for base camping, car camping, and if you're like me and don't care too much about the extra weight, you can rock this guy when you backpack. Another cool thing, it's a battery pack as well, so if you get your battery pack for your phone, this doubles as a battery pack for emergencies. Has 3 settings: super bright, a little bit less bright, and the least bright, as well as a red light. Then we have it's Moji, I believe, is the model. I'm going to annotate that here. Really like this Black Diamond lantern. It is not too heavy. It's multicolored, so you can get the white. The thing about Black Diamond is you gotta like tap the button a million times and then shake it twice and then tap it 2 more times to get exactly what you want, because there's so many modes on Black Diamond headlamps and lanterns and stuff. Like you can dim it. It's crazy the amount of modes that are on this thing. I just generally just keep tapping the button until I get what I want, or I don't. But I highly recommend this lantern. I really enjoy it. But overall, these are the things I recommend: Petzl headlamps, Nite Ize lantern, Black Diamond lantern. You can't go wrong with any of them. For lanterns, generally in the warmer months, I don't take them because I don't really need the extra light. Doesn't get dark too early, and the headlamp works out. Now in the winter, when there's only like 6 hours of daylight, and I got people to hang out with, these lanterns really come in handy. I've used this hot tenning, I've used this in the Grand Canyon, used this on a few trips, but not as many as the Nite Ize. But before I start getting really long-winded here, I'm just going to sum it up here. Again, these are my favorite lights that I've owned thus far. I highly recommend them. The detailed description is going to be below this video. I appreciate you guys watching and supporting the channel. I know, we're still a small channel. I'd like to change that, so any likes, subscribes, shares that you can muster up if you think this content is worthy, I'd greatly appreciate it. Leave me a comment below letting me know what you want to see in the next video. Thanks for watching. This is Adapt or Die, reminding you that if you're not always prepared, you're never prepared. See you next time, guys.